How'd you get paired with Bubba?
Ray Traylor took a slingshot suplex from Tully Blanchard on Atlanta TV. Ray was he was doing jobs. He'd had like 12 matches. Ted Allen trained him, which basically meant Ted took some money from him and said, "Okay, now here's where you buy your tights," and grab the guy's head. But he was 365 pounds, and the Wombat, which is what Arn used to call him, Tully, the Wombat, was 198, and Tully slingshot suplexed him. And Dusty said, "You know, that's a big old boy. If he can get up for the Wombat, I'm going to be able to figure out something to do with it." And he took him off TV for like 12 weeks, had him grow a little bit. He was working as a prison guard. He was at Cobb County. That's what he did. And I selfishly like to think that he did it partly as a favor to me because we were having a little bit of problem with fans at that point. And I loved having a bodyguard. Goddamn, nobody messed with you when you had Bubba standing behind you. Because he was 6'8" and he trimmed down a little bit, 340 or whatever, but in that suit he looked massive. And you know, and then, I mean, Dusty got him over like a monster, the chair over the... And it's great because Klondike Bill, God love him, I love Klondike. What a wonderful, wonderful person he was. But Klondike was supposed to gimmick that chair. And I didn't hear Klondike say this, but I heard the story retold that they said, "Klondike, you did a great job with the chair." Oh, I forgot. Dusty just whooped, and it didn't even knock his hat off. It would never happen again. A gimmick chair would knock your hat off. It didn't even knock his hat off.
Right.
Just right, horse collared him like that. Seat flew everywhere. He just calmly did this, straightened the head up a little bit, started taking his tie off, like he was going to just calmly kill Dusty in front of all these people. And everybody just went. And Dusty sold it because he's like, it was like the classic, I gotta get a gun. Got him over in one night, one show. And Bubba was a natural worker. He didn't know what he was doing, or he didn't know why he was doing things at that point. He only had 6 months worth of matches, but he could move for a guy that size, and he had agility, and he could take bumps, and he didn't care. Boom, you hit me with this shit. His whole thing was Bubba is. I told him, I said, "Bubba never speaks. Big Bubba is cool." I used to try to crack him up with my promos. We've been at Spartanburg doing Crockett syndicated TV.
Right.
And I tried. I couldn't look because I'm looking at the camera, and he's always behind me, right? That's partly why he grew the beard. Because he would start laughing at I'd knock him, baby doll shops in the junior moose department, whatever. I'd hit him with shit he didn't know was coming. He's digging his fingernails into his hand and everything. But I said, "You don't sell nothing. You feel no pain. You have no emotion, right? It's bad." So he carried it to the extreme that one night the fans were waiting behind the Omni, right? And we, of course, here we are, big international wrestling superstars, riding in a yellow cab. But we came from the airport. It's $20 instead of renting a car for $50. So we're getting out of the cab. As he leans his hand on the side, the cab driver slams the door on his hand, and it latches. Didn't close all the way; it would have cut his fingers off, but it was far enough to latch. Bubba didn't sell it because the fans were there. He said, "Brother, need to open the door. It's on my hand." "Brother," because the guy didn't hear him at first. He's like, he talks so soft. And the guy, "Oh shit!" And he opened the door. "Thank you." Once he got inside, he was down on the ground, but he didn't sell shit in front of people. He lived that fucking thing, and that's what made it.